Hello everybody, this is That Shy Guy Matt, and we're back with Dune Prophecy Episode 4. I didn't realize this series is only 6 episodes long. I hope we don't have to wait like 2 years between seasons or something for only 6 episodes. Because honestly, that's kind of just ridiculous. Heck, we waited for Stranger Things new season for how many years now? Granted, COVID was in the way, but... So anyways, if you like this content, like, comment, and subscribe. Lets me know you want to see more of this. And let us just hop right into episode 4 of Dune Prophecy. I also heard a lot of people don't like this series. They said it's kind of slow. I don't mind it so far. There are definitely some things I could go without. Like these young girls in the Bene Gesserit school. I'm sure they're going to play a role in the story, like the young black girl did. Was being brought back to life, it looks like. But still, it's more like a high school drama when it comes to this end of the show. It's not terrible by any means. I've seen worse. So what's going on here? Where are all the other girls?
Hello?
This a dream?
This isn't funny.
Drink of the day.
Sister.
Cherry ginger ale. Feeling a little under the weather.
Sister!
I had a taste for chocolate so bad this week. Oh, they're all dreaming. Is this maybe the Bene Gesserit women of the past all messing with them now? Oh, like from her dream.
What just happened? Sorry. Where am I?
So what is the blue-eyed thing? Is it a sandworm talking? Or is it a deity? Because they talked about deities in one episode. At the end of the last episode, while I was editing, I realized that when they talked about a person born of death and born of sand or something like that, I thought it was that guy with his powers. But I'm thinking it's the girl, the young black girl that almost died, went into the spirit world, whatever, the Bene Gesserit. Because at the very end, you see her being brought back with dust, spice. Born of spice, born of death. So maybe she's the one that they're talking about. She's being reborn through spice. At least that's what I'm sticking with. Oh, that's right. The family.
Ousted from the palace, nowhere to go but the family she shunned. That Richese boy was murdered.
We serve truth. Hearsay serves panic.
Our house wouldn't know what a truth-sayer does.
The Sisterhood would like to elevate House Harkonnen by offering you the services of a truth-sayer. Sight.
You abandoned us.
Strange, I seem to remember it the other way round.
You did call her a wizard or whatever. Called her a sorceress.
Sister Theodosia, tell this young man what he truly desires.
He's afraid that the other houses laugh at him. Worse, that they pity him. But he's so far beneath, he's not even worth being considered. He desires respect for himself and for his house.
What better way to gain respect than by having the Mother Superior as your truth-sayer?
Yeah.
You would stand by my side.
He stabs you in the back.
Also, yeah. I know some people said they also don't like this show because there's not a lot of, like, action. But TV shows are always a bit different than movie format. Just like books are different from TV and movies, so, you know.
There's a rumor circulating about Pruitt's death.
What bothers me is the disrespect.
Mother Superior, now that you've dismissed her, I'd like to follow her to Wallach 9.
We need you here. Show a united front.
How is this rumor my fault?
Because it must have come from the Richeses. If you kept your pants buckled and your mouth shut,
They just don't want her to go to the Bene Gesserit, do they?
That boy broke the first and highest law. No thinking machine.
Sit down.
Interesting. Are the children gonna turn against them? I don't know if I would do that with that guy there that could just kill me instantly. Well, so to speak, instantly.
There are stories about Mother Dorothea.
Are you using truth sense on me?
Sister Emmeline.
So the sisterhood is turning on each other too.
Emmeline wasn't the only one having nightmares.
The same dream.
You'd have to ask the others.
Sister Lila and Mother Kashri's deaths have troubled their young minds. Best leave it alone, lest you stir up hysterics.
Isla, that was the young girl's name. Someone in the comments, is there a diagram for this ship? I'm really curious what it looks like inside.
House of Vernier, House Yaufer. The governing body of the Landsrat brings stability to our growing Imperium. Day one proceedings begin now.
Your Majesty.
Sit. Was it you spreading the rumor the boy was murdered?
I would never use the truth against you. Perhaps great houses could follow your lead.
Remove all the truth sayers from the lounge rat. I might as well announce I had something to hide.
I mean, they knew that the Bene Gesserit were just controlling everybody. Be easy just to get rid of them all.
Now, what about when history is written? How would you like to be remembered? Those who disrespect you, disobey your laws, threaten your rule. Show them the man that you are.
No, it's not the time.
Not after your house burns down around you.
I said no.
As much as I don't like the Bene Gesserit, don't trust him, obviously I do not trust this guy either. He's in it for himself too, just like they are.
I don't trust you.
We can all trust this, though. 10 million Solari.
That's a lot of Solari.
This will do all the things you want. Really big boom.
That's good for business.
Can't wait to spoil the party.
This group again, okay.
Dory got us an autonomous drone modified with a thermal bomb.
As soon as the Emperor makes his appearance at the High Council, Kieran unlatches the grates, then you hightail it out before it reaches the dais.
Interesting. So such a small device is thermonuclear? Interesting.
You sure you're up for this? Making the Imperium better comes at a cost.
Tula,
That's a cool building. I like that.
I know you must be heartbroken. She was a very brave young woman. I feel haunted, Tula, by her past. I can't escape it, not even in my sleep.
They're targeting the Emperor's speech.
Once I save the Emperor's life in full view, we'll be back in his good graces.
And what good is that if Desmond Hart still lives?
It's not wise to attack an enemy you don't understand head on.
The rebels are using a thinking machine.
Okay. I was wondering if that's what it was. So a lot of these people seem to have thinking machines, huh? Or thinking machine tech.
It wasn't us that put the rumor about Pruitt Rachesi into play, but play it we will.
Sister, is there a problem?
Would you like to buy some death sticks?
Sorry, wrong series.
So it was a cover-up.
House Rachesi is refusing an investigation.
But to launch a formal inquiry is within the power of the great houses. Whomever launched the accusation is challenging his rule.
And these Bene Gesserit are so good at controlling everything.
What else would be so desperate?
A disgraced house.
Aunt Valia,
What is it?
the Landsrat. I've yet to hear from the High Council.
You were saying?
Impressive.
Please, have a seat.
So whatever is going on in this series eventually leads to the Harkonnens having their own planet full of control. Interesting.
We're here to extend a formal invitation.
House Harkonnen dutifully accepts.
That a formal inquiry should be launched.
Is this the will of the great houses? So will it be House Harkonnens?
Splendid.
If this house isn't up to the task...
Just one moment.
Don't be weak.
But the future can redefine our name. Evgeny's not the future of House Harkonnen.
Take a seat, everyone. The spice will help you open your mind's eye, revisiting what you saw. But this time, you will be in control. Feel your heart rate slow. Now, take your charcoal. Allow the connection between the mind and the body to guide your hand.
Oh.
Show me what you see.
I see a taco. And now I'm hungry. Okay, so they're all drawing the blue eyes. Gotcha. Wow, they're all drawing different things.
I want you to go deeper.
Are they all going to end up drawing one same thing at the very end?
Push further into your mind.
There we go. Is it gonna be the worm?
Stop this. I warned you not to indulge them in hysteria.
It's not hysteria.
They are dreams of anxiety. They're dreams of...
Yep, the worm.
So well.
As soon as I see a round circle, I'm like, worm.
And I want you to open your eyes.
Are they all gonna die? Try to think of the good twist would be killing off all the sisters.
End this now!
Open your eyes. Open your eyes, I said.
Okay, they're not gonna die.
God is watching us, judging us. A reckoning is here.
Your Grace.
All this talk of shows of strength, and yet you're here behind a desk. So many promising leads left unattended. If there is one thing to admire about the sisterhood, they choose where they want the future to go, and they make the push.
You're the one that leaked the truth about the Richese boy.
Okay.
Sometimes Avico just needs that little push.
Yeah, I've been getting the sense she's more in control behind the scenes than her husband is.
I want you to find these machine sympathizers, and you show them that our Emperor is in no giving mood.
Fancy seeing you here.
You shouldn't be here. We defeated the machines, but we replaced one set of overlords with another.
Yet here you are. My father is a good man.
You give any person that much power, the only path becomes to try and preserve it.
Desmond Hart killed Pruitt and Kasha. He admitted as much. Yet my father does nothing except become more enamored. What if there was something I could do to help?
Say what you have to say to him and say it now.
That man in the portrait out there.
It's my brother, Griffin. And I didn't bring you here to be constantly questioned.
Then why did you bring me here?
You know why?
It was my one condition. I would not do that again.
Does she have some kind of ability?
I won't ask unless I have to.
You already have.
They all begin along different paths, and then the images begin to converge.
It was never the well they were drawing. It was Shai-Hulud.
And this. They all drew this. No one could see beyond this moment. Whatever this is, it calls forth a terror so crippling that the mind screams to save itself. If what killed Kasha is rooted in fear, then fear is the last thing we should be spreading.
Fear is the mind killer.
I'm going to tell the High Council exactly who Desmond Hart is and what he's done.
You're talking about betraying father. I like my head where it is.
Will this girl get killed tonight by Desmond because he senses something is up?
There'll be no coming back from this, Nez.
Be brave with me now.
If they're gonna go public with what happened, what about the bomb that's gonna go off?
You can still get ahead of these accusations over Pruitt if you address them head on.
It'll blow over.
I just came to wish you luck.
Well, the mother knows what's going on. She senses something.
May his reign shine as long as the stars.
Oh, that's right. The mother's Bene Gesserit lady's gonna stop the bomb, right, and save him? There's so many different things going on at once here.
Baron Harkonnen, the floor is yours.
Noble lords of the High Council, I, along with many, believe the rules of Khanli were violated. I call for a formal inquest into the death of Pruitt Richese.
Looking at those vents.
Which house are you submitting this inquest?
Was she gonna throw it real fast?
I can answer that. The Imperial House. I accuse his new man, Desmond Hart, of murdering Pruitt Richese.
What do I do?
Nothing, she just did it for you.
Order!
You want order? What are you gonna do?
Oh. The guys with the bomb, okay.
The moment you set foot on Arrakis, you are prey to 1,000 predators.
That's right, this guy could see everything, can he? So he already knew this was gonna happen.
Ring spiders and the wasps. They hide in your camp and prick you with venom.
Well, there is an antidote. A Leviathan that rises from the sand.
What the princess says is true, but it was no murder. Pruitt Richese used forbidden machine technology. It was an execution. Much like how this whole council would have been executed today had rebels detonated this thinking machine as they had planned on doing.
Yep.
And we need a leader who will chase those predators away. From now on, there will be no excuses. No exemptions. A hard line against thinking machines must be drawn.
On your order, Your Majesty.
She gonna have him burn them? Oh, he's gonna have him give him the order. Okay. Now show your strength. Do it. Oh, the traitors. Is this gonna include the Harkonnen boy? Oh, so I didn't burn him. Okay. What do you leave there? Oh, just blood. Well, I guess that settles all of that with the councils.
I told you, boy, you'd find nothing but misery following her.
What happened? Desmond Hart headed off the rebel plot before I could.
His blood?
She can trace it through the breeding index.
He left the blood on purpose. They do realize that, don't they? So he hurts himself when he uses his powers that much. Burns?
You cannot do that again.
If I overstepped.
No. No, I meant this. I didn't know.
The pain is what brought me to you.
And here you shall stay.
Mother Dorothea died from grief. Her beliefs did not die with her. When the judgment comes, heavens will be set on fire.
I believe you are the key to this reckoning.
She gonna be powerful enough to stop Desmond?
Emmeline.
You murdered Dorothea. I'm going to speak the truth to the whole of the Imperium. You won't be able to silence me like you silenced Dorothea.
Yeah, wrong. Yep. Just a dream? Oh. Layla's awake.
Lila.
Lila.
Anarul, wake up. Lila. You're alive.
Where am I?
You're a murderer, and we're the ones who had to pick up the pieces.
And Griffin was the only one of you who was ever my equal.
Kind of interesting that the Baron here is big and in a floating chair, kind of like the Baron in the future, except the Baron in the future is even bigger and floats.
Griffin went to his death because of your damned ambitions.
Now this guy's gonna die. This episode, he's not gonna give him that breather thing.
You abused her love like you abused Griffin's.
Too afraid to make difficult choices.
One day, it would destroy me.
I don't need sorcery to destroy you, dear uncle. Your own weakness has always sufficed. If you'd had the courage to follow me like Tula did, it wouldn't be the sisterhood that now towers in the Imperium. It would be House Harkonnen.
Goodbye, Uncle.
Valia.
Seeing Griffin.
I understand now what it took for you to come back here. If you're willing to make the sacrifice, so will I. I'll do whatever it is you need me to do. Everyone makes their own choices, including me.
Thank you, dear.
Oh, I see. She could change shapes. Okay. Okay, so that was Dune Prophecy Episode 4. This is probably going to be a short reaction because I didn't talk a lot. I was so enthralled by what was going on. All the little chess pieces on the chessboard moving around, leading up to that meeting with everyone talking and who's going to do what first. And it totally didn't even cross my mind that Desmond was going to stop the bombing because he told Valia that he sees even more than she does. So he must have known already what they were planning. Well, the other group was planning. Yeah, I'm still sticking to my theory that the girl, Layla, is the one born in spice and born in death. Still not sure what the outcome of this is going to be. Because all I have to go by is the movies. And obviously none of these characters are in the future. Will Desmond die by the end of this? If not this season, by the end of this series? Will Layla die? I mean, I guess they would die of old age eventually anyways, because in the comments, let me know if I'm correct. This is 10,000 years before the Dune movies, right? Or was it 1,000 years? I thought it was 10,000 years. But yeah, wonderful episode. The suspense in this was really good. And we're learning more as it goes on. And the girl at the end, when the guy started turning hollow Griffin, I was like, wait a second, is that girl? So she could apparently shapeshift into other people. That is an interesting ability. Well, again, I don't know how much of this is in the books that takes place in this, or how much of it is written just as for this new series. I don't really want to know too much. I'm just curious how much of this is lore accurate and how much has been added. But yeah, looking forward to episode 5. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. If you enjoyed this reaction, please like, comment, and subscribe, as I'm even closer now to my road to 500 subs. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.